Welcome back to Black White Banter, you lovely Newcastle fans. It is match day 3, the final match day of this absolutely incredible pre-season tour. It's Brighton at the Red Bulls Arena, which is actually a stadium I've already been to 4 or 5 years ago when I went to see Red Bulls play at Orlando. It's going to be the smallest, lowest key stadium of the 3, but probably is the most authentic for us English fans in terms of a football stadium. So that'll be good. If you are new round here though, Newcastle fans, do us a favour, drop us a little like, a little subscribe, that goes a long way. So, we are just about to head into New York. I'm staying in New Jersey next to the stadium, but I am sharing with a gentleman who is just to my right here, Simon, who anyone who watched my videos from the start, which is probably at the time about 6 people, so probably is no one. This you're talking like 2 years? 2 years? 2 years ago? Yeah. Me and Simon met because I came to LA for Super Bowl weekend and I reached out to Tuno Army Los Angeles to find out whether anyone was watching the game. Was it 6 in the morning?
Basically, yeah.
6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Simon messaged me. You're originally from
Yorkshire,
working in LA.
Yep, Santa Monica.
Yeah, so Simon reached out to us and told me that no one really meets up at that time and the bar wouldn't be open, but I could visit your apartment to watch it in the morning and then we'd walk in the bar together. So I rocked up in LA at 6 in the morning. I'd never met Simon before. It was pitch black. I was shitting myself, to be honest, when I got dropped out the taxi. Simon welcomed me into his apartment. I took my shoes off at the door. He passed us a can of Coors. We watched the first half in his living room and then we walked into the pub for the second half. And here we are years later. I've met you once in Newcastle.
Yep.
And he offered to allow me to stay in his hotel room just near the stadium. So that's our story. Probably not one of my most random, but that's why Newcastle fans are great. That is why.
Absolutely.
And I look forward to today.
I am very much. Glad it's at 7 PM and not 7 AM.
Hopefully get a win by the end of the trip.
That would be good.
That would be good. And
that would be good.
And obviously you know a lot more Americans than me who's living over here, but what's your experience of this been so far, this tour and all that? Obviously you were in Atlanta as well.
I mean, I think it's been fantastic, and the difference from last time they were over 8 years ago is like unbelievable. I haven't really met a bad person, everyone's really into it. It's fantastic.
So hopefully we're going to go out with a bang. So we're going to head over to New York now, get on the beers. There's an event, there's a Q&A event at Peter Dillon's. I don't know whether we're definitely going to go to that, but it's going to be mad again. And what we're going to do is, as a group, we're all going to get the train over to the match, which is going to feel like an away day, taking over a train with cans over to the stadium. So that should be good crack. So without further ado, let's get over to New York and get the final match day of 3 underway. Are we ever? We finally found one. We finally found a proper pint up the New York mags. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Eddie Howe's rooftop mags, literally just behind us there, the Empire State Building. The beers are flowing. We're going to head over to Peter Dillon's in a couple of hours. As far as match days go, this is a little bit different to having drinks on the quayside. This is pretty nice, and this is what it's all about. Although, as I was in Atlanta, I am sweating absolute buckets. Eddie Howe's Factor 50 mags. A couple more of these, going down lovely. Right, we're in Peter Dillon's, one of the only, I think the only Newcastle-only bars in America. And of course, I'm joined by the wingman, the Call Dog. Colin, how are you feeling today?
Superb, this is just amazing. All these zebras inside here, it's absolutely amazing. Put me with my t-shirt.
Yeah,
I've got 4 of them.
This t-shirt took Colin about 3 weeks to design. One crest on the front, it took him a very long time. We just got the pints in. This is one of the best atmospheres we've had. Sam Fender's just been in. You won't even know who Sam Fender is.
I know them, I just don't know his music.
He's old. He's old. We're going to drink here for a little bit, then we're going to move over on the train, which might feel a bit of an away day on the cans.
Oh, we'll be singing.
And Colin's already told me, because he goes on tomorrow the same as me, that he plans on getting absolutely shit-faced. Is that right?
Are you getting shit-faced?
Yeah. I might dabble.
I'll let you all know.
What's become a common theme of this trip, as has been pointed out, is I keep saying I'm going to go home and I never do. So I feel like I'm going to keep saying I'm going to go home and I'm probably just going to stay out till after o'clock.
But you know the scary thing is, we're in our 3rd match and we've been to all the games, sampled the atmosphere.
Don't start getting emotional on us.
No, I'm not. And it's gone in such a quick flash, but it has been, without doubt, the best football experience I've ever had.
Fucking amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. So let's get a couple more beers in and see where the rest of the day takes us. Away the
People are queuing up to sign my flag here. This is amazing. Eddie House, sign the flag, Max.
Right, I'm joined by a very familiar face on this channel. My friend Hans, who on the last of the Brighton game, Leicester Brighton. So Hans came over to America, so I've had too many drinks, over to the UK for those matches. I met Hans 4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
5 years ago. He came over for a Newcastle Everton game. I heard his accent. He was in the toilet by himself. In the toilet, he wasn't in the toilet. He was in the bar alone. Heard his accent. We went in a full night out. You woke up on the sofa. But he's been on the channel recently. Hans, I'm in your town now. What does it feel like to see all these journeys in New York?
It's unreal, you know. The atmosphere is just great, you know. It's great seeing all the fans together and everything. It's awesome, you know.
So obviously we're in here, the drinks are flown, we're all going to invade the trains apparently and travel over together. What can we expect from the Red Bull Arena?
The Newcastle fans, I think, are going to be mental, but the Red Bull Arena is something special. But it doesn't look compared to St. James Park, obviously. But nah, it's going to be great. It's going to be fun just to see the guys out there playing and everything, you know.
And just to remind everyone, why did you start supporting Newcastle?
Yeah, when I was young, I played the game my whole life. Never had a club or anything. And I watched the movie Goal when I was like 10 years old. Just fell in love with the club, started watching games, and never looked back.
And just explain to me what it's like supporting Newcastle in America. There's a lot of fans who might want to go for the Man Cities, the Liverpools. Why should you stick it out as an American fan?
Well, I'd say it's been lonely. It's not a ton of us.
Under Mike Ashley.
Yeah. But you stick with it because it's the support for the club is just unreal when you're actually there, and the atmosphere is like nothing else you ever see. And
it's relationships like this. This is what supporting your football club builds. Hans is in New York, I'm in Newcastle, and we'll always be friends. And that's what amazing. Away the lads.
Yeah, it's pretty green eyes in the middle of New York City. I shit you not. Yes. Eddie House brown paper bag mags.
We're just on the train over to the game. Eddie Howe's brown paper bag mags. Yeah, you've got to have your drink covered. But it's still going down an absolute storm. And am I mortal? Well, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. The bar we were just in, Peter Dillon's got us so excitable. Sam Fender playing, gimme playing. You name it. I'll tell you what, look at this.
I would expect this.
Look at this.
Gives a bit of discount.
Eddie Howe's brown paper bag mags. How we call dog? How we hands?
We're going. air conditioning on this train. I got air conditioning on this train. We love you, Jersey. He'll know now, not me. I would have been able to tell you, but no, apparently not.
Just got into the stadium, and it's, I tell you what, it's a little bit more low key than the other ones. It is. It feels more like a football field, but it's just weird walking around. It's like a lot more empty. Pretty mortal, not gonna lie. They were selling cans of Corona on the way in, which we were all over $5. Boom. Peter Dillon's was absolutely class. The train over was class. This feels more of a Newcastle match day in America, if that makes sense. But we're gonna get to our seats now. Up Eddie Howe's American Mags. I haven't looked at the teams yet. I've got no idea who's playing, but we're going to find our seats and then go from there.
2-3, that's 2-2. Where are we?
So we are currently walking to the Newcastle end. Our seats aren't in the Newcastle end, but we're not sitting in some fucking Ponzi stand. We need to try and get the Newcastle end. The atmosphere will be shy, but it's worth trying to get in it.
Half time, 0-0. It was alright. We haven't really done very much again. Very similar to the other games. Chances created, very minimal. But we've been okay. Harvey Barnes is starting. Obviously we want to see a bit more of Harvey Barnes. He hasn't done very much. But we haven't done very much in an attacking sense. He's gone with 3 at the back again. In terms of centre backs, Lascelles, Dummett and Botman. That's been interesting to watch. Ashby at the right back. He's done okay. I didn't actually realise that Ashby was playing at one point, so that's nice to see. But I would just like us to see do a little bit more in the other end of the pitch. Just test the goalkeeper a little bit more, because that's the most worrying thing for me for pre-season. So we'll see. Brighton have probably had the better of it. They have. But we'll see how we do in the second half. Eddie Howe probably make loads of changes. But again, it's 0-0. And my God, can I just say, it is fucking hot. How hot is it?
It's fucking hot.
It's absolutely fucking sweltering. And the beers are not cheap in this stadium. The beers are not cheap at all. Red Bulls Arena, sort it out.
What the fucking mags?
Full time. We've just about pinched that one, just by the skin of our fucking teeth. Tell you what, the atmosphere was better at this one. If you're going to hear it behind us, the atmosphere was much better at this one. The game itself wasn't great. We didn't create too much. I'm still worried about the chances we're creating in games. I still think we need that player to roam the midfield. I totally see where they are wanting to sign and we want to sign. But I think this pre-season, these 3 matches have probably been upstaged by kids. Elliot Anderson has not only taken the game by the scruff of his neck, he's grabbed it by the bullocks and he's banged in 2 goals. Honestly, he's done fantastic. And Murphy, the defender, He's come in, he's done absolutely brilliant as well. This Miley, last game, our youngsters has proven in this pre-season that they want to say to Eddie Howe, are you watching us? I'm here. But generally speaking, first half we weren't great. Brighton were the better team. For large majorities of this game, Brighton were the better team. They were, I'm not going to deny that. And they didn't create too much. Nick Pope, amazing to see him back in goal. Ashby at right back. Trippier wasn't in tonight. I thought Ashby did okay. You know, he's still learning, he's still a young kid. He did alright, you can tell he likes to bomb forward. I can see why Eddie Howe wanted him. Midfield, Bruno, maybe not the most creative game he's ever had. Anthony Gordon's lit up the first 2 matches, he wasn't in. But the youngsters are lighting this up, and Elliot Anderson, for him to come in and do what he did tonight, Eddie Howe's got things to think about, and my God, do us Newcastle fans want Eddie Howe to do something good. Elliot Anderson, sorry, to do something good. Sorry, I've had a fair few beers tonight. But listen to that. It's like a normal away game. The Newcastle fans are singing back to steer back. And we finished with a win. That was what I wanted to see. We have finished with a win. And it was literally the last kick of the game. I'm not looking into these matches too much because he's experimenting with 3 at the back. I'm not sure on this 3 at the back thing that he's doing. But he has to mix up his... He has to rotate his formation. He does. We're playing Champions League teams, English teams across 5 competitions across all leagues, European competitions. So he's going to have to do something a bit different. But yeah, we've won the game. Last win, amazing. What did I think of the Red Bulls Arena? So much more like a football stadium. This is the most at home I've felt in the 3 matches. Does it compare to the Mercedes-Benz and the Lincoln? No, of course it doesn't. But is it the closest to the pitch? Of course it is. Of course it is. Hey, Newcastle fans, on to the Cellar Cup we go. St James's Park, we will be back. If you've liked this video and you've liked these match vlogs, because this is the last one, a bloke even got emotional with us earlier and said, oh God, this is the last one. Drop that like, drop that subscribe, that goes a very fucking long way. If my match analysis hasn't been great, it's because I've been smashing beers since 12 o'clock this afternoon. So I'll watch it back and I'll probably think that I could have spoke about a bit more. But I'll tell you what, Newcastle fans, this is the best one we've done. And I'll see you on the next video at St James's, because the American pre-season tour has been absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. Up Eddie Howe's American Mads, and I'll see you on the next one. Away the lads!